Hello. This is Getting Real with Hillary. And yes, I'm wearing my glasses and there's glare. So it's kind of weird. Let's see if we change the angle. Okay, that's better. Nope. Okay. Anyway, so I was just telling a story when I'm re-recording this that when in third grade I had blue glasses and I thought they were really pretty. And then my friend told me that they were terrible. So now I'm thinking that these blue ones maybe aren't so good, but I'm wearing them anyway because when I bought them, I liked them. So, and guess what? It's remarkable that they actually help me see. And they have been buried in my bag, the whole coronavirus. And I was, first of all, I never used that hair color because I couldn't figure it out and they never called me. So I did the other stuff, which I think is fine. And I'll wait for things to be open. But so anyway, so I never got my glasses out of my bag, and I was fine without them, I guess. But when I do put them on, I realize, I could see much better. I guess that's the point of glasses. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about was I took on acceptance at the beginning of the week, accepting everything, and then I realized I certainly wasn't. And yesterday I realized I could accept not accepting. And then I got free of that one. Okay, so that was a big deal. Like, I was totally not, I wasn't accepting myself and the way I was feeling. And I was scared. I was fearful. Sorry, I just ate a almond butter sandwich, so I feel like it's all over my teeth. Anyway, I need to get my teeth cleaned. See that? The bottom tooth gets brown. And I haven't had my teeth cleaned in a while because they're closed. So I keep noticing it, which is not attractive. Anyway, I digress. But this is Getting Real with Hillary, and as I said, that's real. Okay, so I was fearful. Now, I have this new relationship with someone. I'll call him Curly. Since there's no one I know named Curly, I'm going to call him Curly. So I was realizing that I was afraid. And I didn't think I should be afraid. So last night, when I couldn't sleep, I was like, okay, let's stop resisting the fear. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to be scared. So I let my body get scared. And then I looked to see, okay, what does this. And so once I stop resisting, what happens is an incident will bubble up where I made that where I made a decision about something. So I was lying there, and of course, it always goes back to my original incident, which was, you know, no, I was left in the driveway, la la la. But what was coming up was that nobody cared. Nobody cared that I was left. Nobody cared that I was upset. So that's been, my other one is I'm not important and I don't matter. That's why they left me. But then this was kind of a new twist, which is no one cares. So I was looking at the thing with Curly, and, I see him and then he leaves, and then, it's till the next day when I get to talk to him, or the next whatever. And so I decided that he didn't care. Of course he didn't care. No one cares, right? So today when I saw him, I said, I just want to try to work this out because I've been very scared lately. And so when I told him about the thing about, when he leaves and, that's it, I decided he doesn't care. And he goes, well, wait a second. What about, we went through this whole thing with finances and expenses and for when we would be together. And he goes, I just told you stuff that I don't tell anyone in the world. And don't you think that's because I care? And so what he did was he got me to see it instead of from my little tainted point of view, from his point of view. Like, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have just spent the time with you. I wouldn't have just gone over what we went over if I didn't care. And I was like, wow, whoa, that's so good to look at it from a different point of view. But if I hadn't allowed myself to experience the fear, And I hadn't allowed myself to let the incident bubble up, and that what I was afraid of was that he didn't care. And if I hadn't mentioned it to him and said, I need to work this out because I was really like uncomfortable the last couple of days and I didn't like it. But the first thing I did was I accepted it. I accepted the discomfort. I accepted that I wasn't accepting. And then I could relax. And then I got to look deeper. And then I got to have the conversation. And then I got to see it from a different perspective, which creates freedom, which is what I'm always trying to do. So that was really cool. And, I always thought, okay, I always thought if I was upset that I shouldn't be. And then I would make it wrong and then I would get stuck in the upset. And so to allow myself to feel the fear and say, you know what? It's okay that I feel the fear. I had a relationship with Curly before and it didn't end well. And you know what? At that time I was not afraid. I was all in. I was full in, and then that happened. And so to allow myself to be a little careful or wary or, have these feelings was like really big. To just allow them and think, you know what? It's okay that I feel that way. And there's a reason I feel that way. And it's okay. And to be able to look beyond that was really, really freeing because the last 2 days I was not. I was just like, something is wrong. And I couldn't figure out what it was. So this was really huge for me. I can't stand these glasses. Let's see. Let's see. I need more eye makeup, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so that was that. I've been going for walks since I've been here for Corona, and every day. I don't go every day because my knees were getting sore, but every other day when I go just a little bit further. And when I start out, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going further. It's too far and I'm too tired. And then I just keep going and I keep going. And it's like past on this beach, there's a jetty. And each jetty, I don't know if they designed it that way, is like an extra 5 minutes. So I add 5. And then I have a mark like yesterday or Monday. I went up to there was this trunk in the middle of the beach, and I went up to there. And today I went a little bit past it, and I bring my weights. I have these whatever. I don't know if they're 3 or 5 pound weights. They might be 5. And now I'm doing 2 in one hand. But as long as I'm doing the weights, my legs don't hurt. As soon as I stop, I feel it in my back, my legs. I get really tired, so I just keep doing the weights. So an hour and a half, 90 minutes today, which is pretty cool. It's not aerobic, but it's something, And I haven't gotten on the scale because I haven't been to Weight Watchers and I don't have a scale. So I'm just hoping that it's doing okay. I'm tracking carefully and some days I go over and then the next day I watch it and we'll see when we ever go back. But it keeps me calm to know that I'm tracking, I'm measuring, and I wasn't doing that before. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, we're almost on 8 minutes. It's good to see you again and hope you're healthy and safe and who knows when this will end, but I'm having fun. I'm, creating plans with people and helping them. And one guy today said he didn't know what his purpose was, and I was like, oh, I can help you with that. You want to do it? So we set up a half hour. So after this week, the half hours are no longer free. I will be charging for them. So that'll be different. And we'll see how many I do. But I'm branching out. I'm going past where I'm comfortable. I'm practicing and I'm being authentic and I'm letting people know. So anyway, who's this? creatinglifeouthere.com. Turn down the sound. Okay. creatinglifeouthere.com. Second piece of French toast. And this is Getting Real with Hillary. Thank you. Bye.